America, this is Tracey Brown again from the Pop Culture Psychic, I think my name is. Can't remember. It used to be Psychic News USA, and I knew what to do with that. But with Pop Culture Psychic, I feel like I should say Pop Culture Psychic something. Who knows? In any case, I'm back again. Not really quite sure what I want to do, but I've been getting a lot of requests on Brandi and LeAnn Rimes. Not really sure what the question is, though. So why don't I just do a reading on both the girls and see what comes out. Today is March 19th or 20th. I don't remember. But I think tomorrow's spring. Tomorrow's spring. So I don't know if spring falls on the 20th or the 21st. I get a little confused. In any case, I never do my homework. And I'm sorry if I don't do my homework, people. But I don't always care. I mean, I care about the reading. I don't always care about doing my homework. But I need to be better at this, about doing my homework, not my psychic reading. So, let's do a reading on LeAnn Rimes and Brandy. And what we're going to do is look at what's around these two ladies. Let's see if we can get some insight as to what's going to happen with these two ladies. A little fearful, 1, 2, 3, 4, about doing these two. Don't ask me why. I wish I would have done Vanderpump, because I would have loved to have seen her go on Dancing with the Stars. By the way, I totally support Vanderpump. I hope you're watching Dancing with the Stars and voting for Vanderpump, because I love her. I mean, she almost got 7. It railroaded by Adrian Malouf, but you know what? She came out on top because she's a fantastic, sophisticated woman, and she handled her business well. Unlike Adrian, who's now off the chart. She's not part of the show anymore. Whatever. It's just nice to see someone, you know, like just be treated so poorly, and come out on top. And I kind of feel the same way about Brandy. I have an affinity to Brandy, you know, I do. And LeAnn Rimes, well, you are who you are, LeAnn. Whatever. Let's take a look. Already 3 minutes in, huh? Well, somebody's getting pregnant again. Or maybe pregnant for the first time. LeAnn, are you pregnant? Or is Brandy pregnant? Tony, when you do 2 women, it's really hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not much good going around both these girls. I should have did them separately. So it looks like this reading is on LeAnn. Brandy, I have to kick you out of this reading. I don't think you're in this reading at all. I believe that this reading belongs to LeAnn. LeAnn, I see you getting pregnant. I see you getting pregnant. You're a spicy girl. You're spicy. So watch the pregnancy, because there is going to be a threat of a miscarriage. There's going to be a threat of a miscarriage. You're spicy. I'm also getting that you take too much prescription drugs. That could compromise the baby. So, I'm getting that you're going to wind up pregnant, but that maybe you really don't want a child. You're not really looking forward to being a mom. I think you have your hands full with Brandy's boys. I think Eddie wouldn't mind having another child. I think he would totally look forward to it. And to hear that you're pregnant would be wonderful. I honestly think you're going to wind up getting pregnant and that you're going to want a miscarriage. It's a conflict. You're going to be one of the very few public people that is not going to be happy about being pregnant. Like, you're going to kind of complain about it. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm pregnant, but it's so annoying. Like, you're going to say stupid stuff like that, but I don't expect anything better from you. Because it's just your personality. I just don't think, like, you need public training, like public speaking, public training, because you do kind of say crazy things. Yeah, sorry. I think you're going to see some crazy things here too. I think Eddie is very generous with you, very kind to you. I think he bent over backwards for you. I think it's his personality anyway. I think he did the same thing with Brandy, by the way. I just think it's who he is. He likes, adorning his women with, gifts and surprises and blah, blah, blah. I think he's in for a rude awakening, though. Okay, we're just going to do this straight. I think he's in for a rude awakening. Because if you wind up getting pregnant, LeAnn, there's such a personality that's going to come out that's going to be so explosive. Like remarkably explosive. Couple of things that I think are going to happen. I think that you take a lot of prescription drugs to manage your day-to-day life. I don't think I'm wrong about that. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that this is what's going to happen to you. This is what you do now. You're going to wind up pregnant, and the pills are going to have to get dropped ASAP without notice, and your body goes into a tailspin, which means your mind does too, which means you get remarkably explosive and remarkably uncontrollable. In the end, it'll all turn out well, but there's no magic in the world that's going to be able to fix this. And the only magic that you would want is a particular pill. There's a particular pill that you don't want to be taken out of your body, but it will. You and Eddie will have arguments over it. There's some battles that could wind up being public and very ugly. I don't see you getting physically hurt. I don't see that. I just see where you kind of probably lose it in public. Sorry. You have to... Oh my God. So there's a hospital stay on top of everything early on into the pregnancy. And people are going to misunderstand what that is about. And then you're going to explain it away. People are going to think it's, a mental collapse. And then you're going to be able to explain away, no, I was pregnant and exhausted. That's the way you're going to say it. I feel like you're going to try and keep it a secret for a little bit. But the collapse brings it out. The emotional collapse brings it out more than you had hoped or anticipated. So, this reading is about you and this new baby that's coming up. Eddie's hoping it's a girl, but it won't be. It'll be another boy. Sorry. Ironically, you really, I don't respect Eddie Cibrian. I just don't. Sorry. I'm human first and then I'm a psychic. Sorry. But the cards are telling me that Eddie's a really kind and generous guy. Like, I have to tell you, he's emotionally responsible, very kind, very caring, very balanced. I think both women were lucky to have him in his life because I think he is, truly, and I think he's a really good dad, by the way. I'm also getting that Eddie's very romantic. He's a nice guy. Definitely a boy coming, and most likely the threat of an affair during your pregnancy. Sorry. And the world will know about it. So, Eddie, that's who you are. Sorry. You just need that excitement in your life somehow. Like, you actually can't contain not having an affair. You just need the excitement in your life. You're young. That's what young guys do sometimes. Guys that have that in them also can't contain it. It is what it is. Sorry. You go away. You go away. I don't know if you're away on a movie set or it's a shoot and you go away. And the fair begins on something that you do where it's away, but it is during LeAnn's pregnancy. So, whatever. You've become more and more of a breadwinner, by the way, Eddie. More and more of a breadwinner. You don't seem to lose jobs. You do contain and get jobs. So, good for you, first of all. But you do have some unhealthy attachments. There's an unhealthy attachment to Brandy, by the way. There's an unhealthy attachment to Brandy. I don't know how you and Brandy are communicating, but he kind of turns back to Brandy I feel like he says, I'm sorry. You know, there's a sense of him coming back to Brandy, recognizing some of his personal ugly and wanting to fix it with Brandy. So Brandy, this is about you as well as LeAnn. But ultimately, Brandy, be careful because it's unhealthy. And he may say things that, one, you needed to hear, but two, could make you melt and maybe in revenge, or kind of say, well, you know what, he was my husband first, so I have a right to do whatever. Just be careful with that. And the only reason I'm telling you to be careful, Brandy, is because you're in a public eye, and there is a guy out there for you. And if this becomes public, the guy that you're supposed to have doesn't really want that woman in his life. He'd like to know that you're strong enough not to be seduced by your ex-husband. Normally I wouldn't say that you could get seduced by your ex-husband, but the cards are telling me, yeah, it's actually very easy. He's that he's that guy. Like he can seduce anybody. So having an affair with your ex-husband, it's almost guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed. Be careful, Brandy, because there's definitely a pregnancy out there for you. But you may or may not keep the guy. So you could be pregnant and not have the dad or the marriage to go along with it. So really monitor that. And I don't know if you're an abortion type of girl. I'm just saying the information would come out first. So, and if you're an abortion type of girl, then even that would wind up being public, and you don't want all that to be public, or single mom, public. Just gets ugly. So I'm going to end here, LeAnn. I see you getting pregnant. I see there being a problem with your pregnancy. I see that you really don't want the pregnancy. I see you having an emotional breakdown during the pregnancy, particularly because of some meds that you're taking now, and they take you off all the meds, and you or they realize they shouldn't have taken you off all the meds when they did it for the health of the baby, blah, blah, blah. You have an emotional breakdown in public. Eddie, I see you as a really kind and caring person, even though I personally think that you have some major issues. But you know what? The cards are telling me that you're a good dad and you're a good husband. Technically, you're a good husband to Brandy. Technically, you're a good husband to LeAnn. That you're very emotionally responsible. If LeAnn winds up getting pregnant, you're going to finally see how crazy she is, Eddie. And that's going to make you have an affair. Brandy, he plans on coming back. It starts out with talks first, and I think you just melt. You melt in him, and the possibility of you two having an affair is high. Brandy, I do see you getting pregnant. I'm not going to say it's going to be Eddie's baby. I am going to say I do see you getting pregnant as well. Be really, really careful who you get pregnant by, because I just don't think the dad is going to stick around. Okay, guys, it's March something. I think it's March, 17th. It's March 19th. It is, I don't know what time it is. 5 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in. Went a little long today because I did 2 people. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Call me for your readings. Take it easy. Bye.